Hi friends, and welcome back to part 2 of me decorating my room. Here's a little preview of what all you're about to see, and we're just gonna start again with my favourite, the Trinket Wall. First, I replaced the Jesus with this Sacred Heart mirror, and I had to move some bits around like the angel that was there. Then I moved on to this cat drawing. I think it was done in pencil that I found at the Thrift shop. This used to be a t-shirt, a Jack of Steel t-shirt, and I cut it up and stuck it in a picture frame, and here's my expert technique of using my finger to point where the nail needs to go and then just moving it around and still somehow ending up with something that I'm okay with. And here's a quick little overview. Then up next, obviously Jesus had to go somewhere else, so he's moved to the side of this bookcase. I just put one of those sticky hooks on and hung him there. Up next, I am adding this bunny carved into wood. You'll see a close-up of it later because the close-up I tried to do here just did not work out. And this is like a little gift tag. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. I got it along with the Sacred Heart mirror, and I just hung it with the bunny and Mary and the fuck off cat. And I thought it went nicely with the theme of the wall. And this is another day, a couple weeks later. My baby Odin had a cold, so he was basically attached to me like Velcro, and he decided to join me for decorating. This mask my mum made and painted. It's the first thing I hung. Next up was this little mini shelf. I don't know, it reminds me of a cathedral, breaking out the trusty iPhone level once again. I think it's even, nothing's fallen off it yet. And I put a battery powered grave light on it. And the next couple of things are just a photograph I took on my graduation trip years ago that I'm moving around the prayer hands to make space for the photo. This is a postcard that I'm just sticking on the wall with painter's tape and hoping for the best. This is actually a magnet that came with my anointing oil, and I'm also just sticking that on the wall with painter's tape. This is a letter opener that belonged to my grandpa, same as this knife, and they're also going up on the wall. The angle I filmed this at is actually kind of terrible. Obviously I didn't realise until later on, so I cut a lot of it out because all you could see was my ass. It's not very interesting to look at, you know. What did I pull out here? Oh, it's a little pair of scissors and a mirror that was my grandma's. And I'm done with the wall for now. Obviously there's still some space for trinkets and stuff, but this is what it's looking like right now, and I'm so very happy with it. I love my trinket wall, and I'm so happy I started it. Next up, I'm gonna put LEDs on my TV because I had this sunset lamp behind it that I showed in the beginning and it just stopped working. I will personally only be keeping these on the red setting and nothing else because that's what I had the sunset lamp for, because I just enjoy the way that like a red aura on a TV looks. I think it goes really well with my Trinket Wall. This is what it looks like with the lights on, and this is what it looks like in the dark, and I think it's super cute. Anyway, moving on once again, I'm gonna hide my humidifier in this cauldron because it's ugly, but it still works, so I'm not gonna buy a new one. The only issue is it needs a hole for the cable to go through, so this is where this soldering tool, I think it's called, comes in. I just went to go open a window because I realized I should be burning plastic only in a well-ventilated area. And here's the hole for the cable to go through. Great, I can stick my fingers through. This is me just cleaning it up, making it smooth. It doesn't look any different on camera, but I promise in real life it did make a difference. And this is where the cable goes through, just connecting it. This is what it looks like. It's a bit less ugly now. And the reveal is so disappointing, it's not even funny. I tried so hard to make the vapor show up on camera, it just like would not. It looks a bit dumb, but here we are. Anyway, I also added some like little bins and baskets in front of this mirror with my hair stuff and some skincare shit that I use every day. And now we are moving on to my trinket window. I love a trinket and I love decorating every possible inch of my space, but I also like fresh air and opening my window, because if I open my door it means my cats are able to go outside, and sometimes I don't want that. Which is where this very German invention comes in. It's called the Frischluft Fensterbrett, and it attaches to your window frame without drilling holes in it or anything. It just holds with tension, I guess. I don't fucking know. And you have a little shelf that opens with your window, so you can decorate and have all your trinkets everywhere, but still open your window. And I have never loved anything this much. It is so worth the money. And here's just my little guys hanging out and looking outside, because only ever staring at my room from the inside would be boring. Moving on, here I am sewing a cover for my body pillow. It's gonna be one of those fold over pillowcases. I hope that makes sense. I'm really not good at explaining it, because I couldn't find any pillowcases for body pillows that weren't fuck ugly. Like the portrait one that I'm using as a template for the width and everything. These are like the only ones I could find, and they're all printed and like this weird polyestery material, and I just don't like those. So I bought another set of my favorite bedding. It's from IKEA actually, and these bedding sets come in the same width that my body pillow is long, so I really just had to do like 3 seams in total for this one. Fold over some flaps, sew those down as well. And then I had the finished pillowcase, which I thought I was such a genius for. And this one I just took the bottom part that already had the buttons and sewed down one straight line. So I have 2 pillowcases to switch out, and I also got a weighted blanket, which isn't that terribly exciting, but my god do I love it. I've been sleeping so well with it. And because I don't have enough animal print going on in my room already, I also added this cheetah print rug. And because I love animal print on animal print on animal print, this is like my ideal bed setup and I love it. And then it was time to decorate my shelves. I just put some pictures up there and leaned them against the wall because I'm a little scared of putting any more holes in these walls aside from the Trinket Wall. This is just an old t-shirt that I cut up that was too small for me. The other print was by my friend Lisa, who I adore very much, and I've had that print for a good number of years now and I really love it. And the big photograph with a bunch of tanks my dad took years and years ago. He had it in his office like ever since he took it basically, and now I have it and it's really bleached out from the sun, but that just adds to the vibe in my opinion. To finish off this video, here are two of my shelves that I managed to style. The first one is my tank collection. I love a good tank if you couldn't tell. And the second one is my collection of just medical themed stuff. I will be filming a collection very soon if you're interested in that. I also hung this, what is it called? A trinket display. I only know the German word for it. My display box, is that what it's called? Anyway, this belonged to my grandma and so do all the trinkets in it. And that concludes the video. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye!